In a land cracked and dry stood a small, weathered cottage. Here lived a boy named Jack and his mother, their faces etched with worry as they gazed upon their last friend, their thin, tired cow. "There is nothing left, Jack," his mother said, her voice strained, pointing to the door. "You must sell her." Jack's heart was heavy, his small hands clutching the rope, his eyes full of sorrow. The road was long and dusty. With each slow step, Jack's hope dwindled, his head hung low, leading their sad companion towards the market. Suddenly, a strange old man appeared. "A fine cow," he rasped, his eyes glinting. He opened a pouch, revealing beans that shimmered with an impossible magical light. "A trade?" Jack stared, mesmerized. The beans pulsed with green light, reflected in his wide, curious eyes. The old man leaned closer, a sly grin spreading across his face. A cow for a handful of beans? It was madness, but the magic, it called to him. With a deep breath, Jack made the trade. The rope felt heavy in the old man's hand. The beans felt light as air in his own. Jack ran home, the beans glowing warmly in his hands. But when his mother saw them, her face fell. "Beans!" she cried, her voice a mix of disbelief and despair. In a fit of anger, she snatched the beans and threw them out the window into the night. Jack stood in the cold, dim room, his heart a stone in his chest. That night, as moonlight streamed through the window, Jack lay awake. A single tear traced a path on his cheek. He thought he had failed them completely. But when dawn broke, a miracle. A towering, twisting beanstalk had erupted from the earth, piercing the very clouds. Jack and his mother could only stare, their shock turning to wonder. Without a second thought, a new fire in his eyes, Jack began to climb. Up and up he went, towards the unknown world in the sky. Halfway there, he paused, clinging to a thick vine. Below, his home was a tiny speck. Above, the stalk disappeared into the clouds. He took a breath and continued on. He arrived in a land made of clouds, a world of soft white and vibrant color. He looked around in awe, moving cautiously through this strange new place. In the distance, a golden castle gleamed. It was a sight of impossible beauty. Driven by a feeling he couldn't explain, Jack found a small opening and bravely squeezed inside. The hall was vast, the furniture immense. The floor began to tremble. A thunderous voice boomed, "Fee, fi, fo, fum." Jack peeked from his hiding place, his heart pounding with fear. A giant. And as the massive creature fell asleep, Jack spotted it. A beautiful chicken with feathers of pure gold, trapped in a cage. It seemed to sparkle with its own magic. On silent feet, Jack tiptoed across the room. He gently opened the cage. But as he lifted the chicken, it let out a soft cluck, the giant's angry roar shaking the walls behind him. Down the beanstalk he fled, the giant in hot pursuit. A massive hand reached through the clouds, grasping for him. The stalk swayed violently. Jack scrambled faster, glancing up in terror at the furious face descending towards him. "Mother, the axe!" he screamed as his feet hit the ground. He grabbed it and began to chop with all his might, his face a mask of desperation. With a final mighty swing, the beanstalk groaned and cracked. It began to topple, crashing to the earth with a thunderous roar. It was over. The next day, a new magic. The golden chicken laid a perfect, gleaming golden egg. Jack looked at his mother, a proud, happy smile spreading across his face. And so, their days of hardship were over. In their new home, surrounded by flowers and sunshine, Jack, his mother, and the magical chicken shared a life of peace and happiness.